Val, you want to take it away?
Oh my god, the troll.
Was she away from her computer?
No, 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 I'm here. I'm here. I just saw what he did to Gothak's portrait, that's all.
I
Wow.
just saw it too. Wow.
It's just
Classy.
gonna help me get in character.
It's gonna be glorious when he comes back. Okay. Let's see. So, we killed some stuff in fluffy shirts. Started, you see, with fluffy shirts. And so, Leaf starts collecting bones, we start searching areas. One of the most important parts of the searching is that Tier 1, when digging around in a bedroom, sees a wall mural, does some more digging, finds a stone key, which he gives to Leaf for safekeeping. So Leaf has a key that might come up later. A grappling hook gets involved, we give it to a barbarian for reasons, which is gonna go super well. Meanwhile, Vamir is trying to mend a staff that we found in front of a statue with some magic, and as soon as it's mended, it starts yelling about thieves and criminals, and then it dissipates all of its magic out and goes back to just being a wooden stick, and Vamir is very disgruntled that he wasted his time fixing that stick, because it clearly did not deserve it. Meanwhile, Leaf and Kaz are meandering down the corridor, shall we say. They see some cracks in the wall, and they find a secret passage. We go peering in there, we find a whole bunch of bedrolls and a lot of dust and a fresco on the wall, which we're all leery of because of past experiences for reasons, and then we come upon a cobweb draped coffin that induces hissing in our kitty friend. Tyrone goes to check and flings open the lid of the coffin because we're all like, there are vampires. Alas, there's nothing but dust and a vial of holy water in there. So we decide to leave that alone. We're getting ready to go away, and Oswald is wandering back toward the door, and he sees the tails of a black velvet coat go around the corner, and so he takes off after it. Tyrone, meanwhile, is a lot faster than him, so he'll be fine with Taro Cranach. And Tyrone proceeds to beat him, except suddenly the barbarian goes diplomat, if you'd like to call it that. He's having threat speeches that he's shouting at this poor fluffy man. He demands his ruffles and his name, and then after the poor man has no more name, he cuts off his hair to boot. Gothak was deeply irritated at the lack of killing, but he let the nameless fool leave after he tells us that there is indeed a rival group of bandits to the west, theoretically in or past a room with a bone throne and a dead wyvern. So we're like, sweet, bones. There are a lot of people in this party that seem to be into bones, so let's go that way. Leaf tells us a story that he learned from Volo about an alabaster throne that belonged to an elven king that might be somewhere in here, but we're thinking a bone tome probably isn't it, but who knows. So we find the wyvern, and behold, a very large chair, and one of us being a cat, and if he fits, he sits, jumps into this chair and regrets it immediately because the arms of this chair turn into snakes and promptly jump him, which he doesn't appreciate. So some bags go over their heads as soon as he manages to escape. He checks the chair, there's a compartment, it's empty like every other compartment we've looked at in this entire outstanding adventure, and we mosey on. And so we enter a hallway with a whole bunch of statues of human warriors. At some point, the name the Hall of Heroes gets uttered, and we note that there are lots of dead arachnid parts and webs all over the place, and there's lots of talk about putting a torch on the end of a rope, and we decide that's not the best idea in the world, so we do throw one, but it doesn't do a whole lot of anything. So we head east, and we find a door covered in runes. And Vamir knows just enough about the runes to be like, something about goblins. And so the door gets opened. And as it turns out, it spawns a goblin that only likes Leaf and nobody else. And in fact, it's quite rude to everybody else. And because the cat has a sense of humor, he names it Mouse. For reasons. So we take Mouse, and he's told to stay behind us because there's all kinds of nonsense going on. We see the room ahead of us. There are 3 large piles of tapestry, bones, stones, and curtains, and 3 manticores come out of the above, who were then known as Biggish, Chunky, and Twisted. They flap about, look cranky, Gothic's ecstatic, we have some combat, then we all decide to take a nap because we haven't really taken a nap to that point. And so we complete combat, we have a short rest, and then we decide to carry on. Vamir harvests some of their parts for use in creation of magic things and spells, etc., etc. There was a note to the DM to look for body parts harvesting for various people, and so then we return back the other way, but not until after we note the unusually large corpse of a basilisk clutching a clear globe in one claw, which of course we'd all like to have. And so we notice a bunch of stone statues, quote unquote, at the end of a long room, and we figure, well, they met with the basilisk. And then there's another one, except it's shiny and black, and we think, well, that's a little bit odd, and we haven't learned our lesson. And so next thing you know, we've got this problem with some black pudding, because we can't seem to get rid of these things. We also happen to come into contact with a bunch of giant centipedes, and that's just great, because that's exactly what we needed in our life, was some giant centipedes. And so then we, I believe, make off with a copper crown with 6 malachite spears. And so we go back through the manticore den, and in the process we come across a giant flying eyeball that watches us and follows for a brief period, and then it disappears as we approach the doors at the other end of the room. Tyrone makes some lewd motions toward a manticore corpse, and we carry on. We come across a corpse that's wearing more of the red velvet ruffles and fake vampire teeth, and we note that the holes in this particular body are consistent with spider bites, so okay, there are more spiders. And so then we continue north down this corridor, and we hear mechanical noises and find a door which Gothic opens, and there's a rush of air, and we enter a larger room. We hear a conversation and roll initiative, and then Leaf and Tyrone peek around the corner and see a bunch of bandits playing cards, and we're inching forward, and of course Mouse, the derpy goblin, decides to yell for his buddy because he's lost the cat, and some of the bandits are like, "Whoa, what is this crazy noise?" So Tyrone, being barbarian, waltzes in, announces we're here for their shinies, kills one, starts throwing things, etc., so on and so forth. So the bandits begin attacking and dying and attacking and dying, and Gothic crits their captain and does away with him, and we finish them off. And so we need to loot them, finish the area, and then go check the other doors. Ta-da.
Alright, let me turn my mic back on. Yeah, so you've looted the area, and I've started putting this in the message of the day as the elapsed time. So we're still on day 1. You're 4.5 hours into since you've been dropped down into the well, and because you started around noon, the time of day is about 4:30 in the afternoon. So if you'll notice that on the message of the day, and I'll try to calculate the time of day and how long you guys have been going after each session, so you can know when you can take long rests and short rests and things like that. You get 2 short rests and 1 long rest per day, per 24-hour period. So you are in this room. Everybody's got their map? I just pushed it again in case you don't have it.
Got it now.
And you've got, the dead bodies and everything. And the bodies don't have any loot on them themselves, just some coins and things that you guys will collect. And all their weapons are old and rusty, and they're not really worth anything. Let me unlock these tokens. You're free to move about the cabin. So you can investigate this room. There's a door. You've got this this fan that, let me describe what's going on there. Close to the railings, you feel the flow of cool, moist air coming up from the deep shaft, and a thumping of several bladed fans in the shaft, forcing the air up from below. As you look down the shaft, it's very dark, and you can't see the bottom. You just hear that thumping and whirring and woof, 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 woof of the fans just spinning. And then there is a door. You see a door, a wooden door in the southeast.
I'm gonna go mosey over to these racks of shelf and desk-looking things and check that out. And I yell at Mouse to go check out the whirling blade gizmo. See if he can see down inside that tube.
All right, Mouse is gonna go look down over the edge, and he says, I can't see the bottom, buddy. All I see is a bunch of blades spinning.
And then he trips, right?
We're not really talking.
What was that? My wife came in and asked me a question.
Murdering some poor.
Sure. I didn't say anything about murder.
Over by the desk, there's nothing there. You know, a ledger of stuff that they've, collected and sold. A ledger of how much adventurers have paid for passing, the names of the groups, so that that they won't stop them. They've already paid their passage.
Nice. All right. Well, door.
Door. We're not finding anything here.
Before we leave the room, have we had even a short rest? 'Cause we got a lot of people.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have.
you had one short rest.
So what does that mean? Did we get any hits back?
Yeah, you used. Let me see if you used any.
No, we haven't, because Gothic still got 40 damage on
Well, yeah,
Tis a flesh wound.
you used a hit die. You used one because you only have 4 left now.
So did Gothic.
You did take a short rest, and I think I put that in the message of the day too. Let me check. Yep, 1 short rest was used.
it. And I seem to remember that 40, so that's why I was asking.
In that ledger, you do notice a name of one of the groups was called the Fine Fellows.
I wonder if they wore ruffled outfits.
No, this would have been this is one of the adventuring parties who paid the undertakers for safe passage through the corridors, and it says party of 5, and they're called the Fine Fellows. So you want to check out this door? It's unlocked, and you open the door.
Oh, I was going to listen first, but okay, door's open.
Yeah, if you listen, you won't hear anything. As you open the door, you see a long corridor that bends around to the left, and it looks like just supplies and things that are in this room or in this corridor.
I advance.
The other barbarian with you.
And the other barbarian comes with me. We are brothers.
Alright, as you get to the end of the corridor, you see where it turns left, you see more like flour and some crates and stuff. A cabinet there to your right, and it just looks like a storage area.
We slowly investigate the storage area just in case weapons or women are to be found, and or men or children.
As you come around that corner, it's just a large storage area with a bunch of boxes and crates. I'm going to
Are there
go ahead.
supplies we can replenish, such as rations and or things to eat?
Putting into the party inventory what is found in here. A cloth of gold vestments, ichthy, lapis lazuli, malachite, an ornament box, a pair of engraved bone dice, a potion of climbing, potion of healing, scroll of resistance, a small mirror set in a painted wooden frame, a tentacle belt, and a wooden mask.
Gothic would kindly like to request the healing potion, for his people have summoned him to the damaged lands, and he needs to recover.
And I am going to drop that in the party inventory.
Yes.
So if you see anything in there that you need, you can take it out as long as everybody else agrees. And I will go ahead and divide up the gold pieces, which were 19 gold pieces, 35 silver pieces, and 82 copper pieces. Those were the coins that the bandits had.
Gothic takes a moment to consume the potion of healing, which is what, 2d4?
That was a greater healing.
Yeah, don't give me those hit points.
So I'll put them back on you. Hold on. Gothic.
It's 2d4?
So you're at 40, so add 12, 52.
Yeah, hold on a second. No, it was 40. It didn't actually give them to me.
Actually gave you 12 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, that needs to be 40. And I'm going to roll
Right.
2d4 plus 2, right?
Well, you got the
That's-
coating for it, right?
No, he does not have the coating for it.
Oh, let me put it on there.
Alright.
But he's got
What's
coating
this
for
wooden
greater
mask?
healing.
Can anybody
everything's,
tell if...
everything's ID'd, so if you click on it, you can see.
Okay, just a
Alright.
carved wooden mask with tusks and short horns.
8 plus 4.
I dragged the scroll of resistance, but it didn't appear in my inventory, and it disappeared from the parcel items.
Hold on a second.
Leaf is like, I'm all about this wooden mask.
It's curious. It has interest.
Yes.
There, I put the potion of healing on the actions tab for you.
2d4 plus 2? Okay.
And
I rolled it for Gothic.
what did you drag over?
I just rolled 2d4.
Roll-
Leaf grabbed the wooden mask.
All right.
The
let's see what
mirror
went over.
tried to grab the scroll of resistance.
Let me see your inventory. All right, hold on.
Drift Globe. Tyrowin is taken by
Select
the
that
Drift
parcel.
Globe.
Scroll of resistance. It's ID'd. All right, it's on your inventory now.
Thanks.
Check it.
I gladly take those shiny baubles that nobody else wants.
I mean, my assumption is that we will probably sell them, but if there's one you're particularly wanting,
Nah, just to sell 'em.
yeah.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is what you don't take out of the party sheet, I'll sell, but you're selling it at 50%. So you can go back to where Durnan brought you down into the well, and he will. Let me see. Where's it explain?
I guess my class can't.
It says industrial players who wish to cart everything up to the yawning portal to sell will find that Durnan will charge them 5 copper per pound of equipment that they want to lift up through the shaft leading to the tavern. So we'll just say 1 gold to sell the equipment.
I guess my class can't use anything other than leather.
Studded leather.
Okay, so chain shirt is not.
No, you can't use chain.
I'm reloading modules to see if I can, but not sure. No, I got everything loaded except 3.
I want to inspect the south wall here in the storage room, just to make sure we don't miss any.
Gothic says, "We haven't killed anything in the last 5 minutes. I am impatient."
Let me find a cat. Hold on.
I'm just inside the door to the storage room.
Ornament box?
Got the bag of holding for trinkets and decorations.
All right, you inspect that south wall and nothing out of the ordinary on the south wall.
Okay. I want to do the same along the north side of the storage room as well.
Nothing. It's just a wall. You spend all that time moving all that crap and it's just a wall.
All right. Well, I think we should head.
Could not agree more. This area was full of bad guys, and we destroyed them.
Come, mouse.
Alright, let me put everybody back on this map. Go ahead and arrange yourself in the hallway. Okay, is Vamir. Let me move everybody down there. So in this hallway, there's 6 pillars pockmarked with tiny indentations, and the pillars stretch the length of the hall. An alcove in the northwest corner. There's an alcove in the northwest corner. And I don't see the alcove in the northwest corner.
No.
Okay, yeah, that shadowy area back there.
Yep.
Just north of Leaf.
You must never go there.
The alcove in the northwest corner, it contains a rusty pile of armor. It's just an old rusty pile of armor. And you see the corridor leads to the south. Down a hallway to the south.
Is that a doorway right there where it goes into the spider corridor?
Yes. On the south wall, yes.
at the risk of sounding silly, we should check out that door.
You've got that door to the south, and then the hallway that leads to the south and then turns off to the east.
Kitty friend, what do you smell down this hallway?
I smell nothing. Let me send Mouse to go peek around the corner.
I sent Tyrwin already. He is dumb.
By the
But
way, a
M-
mouse got left behind.
but Mouse is expendable.
Mouse peeks around the corner, and he says, "Hey, Leaf, it turns to the south again. Ain't nothing down here." And you notice that the Leaf notices that the floors are less traveled. There's more dust and dirt on these floors than has been previously.
Type of twisty hallway is easy to defend. If
Then
I
not
didn't know any better, yes, I would be afraid of running into unfortunate things. However, I'm a barbarian and not afraid. I will simply pummel those unfortunate things. Come.
What's this
Kitty
door
friend.
here?
I don't know.
It's a wooden
The
door.
Yeah, we looked at this
It's
hallway.
closed.
Pop that
That-
puppy open.
I was gonna
Are
say
we splitting the party?
no. Why don't you come back up the corridor?
Alright.
This is the room off the bone throne room that we didn't do.
Okay, well, Bash Brothers are back.
You hear voices, Vermeer, as you put your ear to that door. You hear voices on the other side.
Shh! I'm hunting rabbits. I let everyone know that I hear voices. There's something behind here.
AH. Ah, the element of surprise.
Chemical symbol SR.
I twitch my tail and I look at Tyrwin and I say, crash the gate.
Gothic and Tyrwin line up in Bash Brothers formation next to the door. Gothic and Tyrwin and Bash Brothers formation smash the door.
Alright, so you kick the door in.
Yes. We announce ourselves as certain death for all who resist.
You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
As you kick the door in, you get the attention. How come they're not showing up? There you go. You get the attention of some more Undertakers. And let me roll their initiative.
We killed the rest of them, right? Ah! More feast for the slaughter.
Vamir, you are up first. As you kick the door and you hear one of the first Undertaker there, he says, "What's the meaning of this?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I am not up first. Leaf is up first.
Oh, how come I thought you were up first?
The mirror's got the turn for some reason.
Oh, you didn't roll for your initiative yet?
I didn't click it
Still-
fast enough.
We're on round 4.
Oh, let me set that to 0.
Deal.
Actually 1. Alright, Leaf is up.
Gosh darn it.
Let's see here. Let's see, we got the Horde Breaker. can attack a additional foe adjacent to target once per turn.
Yep.
Okay. So if I get 2 attacks per round and I attack 2 people, does that mean I get an extra two attacks, 1 per each?
No.
Well, it was
You get-
worth asking.
You get one attack on an additional target within 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just one attack.
So step to the doorway. I am targeting underfed because
Is it melee? Do you have to be in melee for that?
no, I'm a ranger. I fire an arrow.
I know, but what does it say for Horde Breaker?
The horde breaker says can attack an additional foe adjacent to the target once per turn.
All right, so it doesn't mention melee. So yeah, you can shoot the second one then. I always take Colossus Slayer. That's a hit.
First arrow hits.
And the second arrow hits.
And then I will attack reflexive laughter.
Ha ha ha! And you hit him too. He's not laughing now, is he?
Nope. Suck it, bitch.
Kaz.
And wow.
He's laughing. Ha ha! Oh, shit, that hurt!
Are we somehow missing the token for Gothic?
No, he's right next to you. He just
Huh?
doesn't
Yeah.
look like Baywatch Chicky.
Oh,
He's
okay.
right next to you. Yeah, you didn't change his token, you just changed his portrait.
Oh, that's a shame. All right.
Shit.
Kaz.
You there, Kaz?
Yep.
There you go. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 25 feet to there, not 15. You gotta move. You can't move diagonal like that. So that's 25 feet. That's a hit.
Can only attack once, correct?
No, you have a bonus action dagger attack, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's a hit. Alright. And that's the end of your turn. Go ahead and pass it. Brassy chin whiskers. He's down here. He sees Kaz attacking his buddy. So he's gonna target her.
Made me target Kaz somehow.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix that. You're gonna have to remove that target. you're targeting yourself. Alright, let me see. Brassy.
Taking them off.
Yep, you're good. Brassy Chin Whiskers does have Kaz targeted. He's going to take a shot with his light crossbow, and he's going to hit Kaz for almost maximum damage. Worthless Orange Dress. Which one is he? He also sees Kaz step up front, so he's going to shoot her with the crossbow. And Kaz dodges that shot. Rain, you're up.
I think even with a movement penalty, if we're trying to squeeze between the boulders up front, I can still make it into the room. And actually, I'm gonna go. That's where I want to end up.
Alright, 20 feet. Sorry, stream, I'm eating croutons with my salad.
Okay.
That's a hit for 4 points of damage. Doppelganger Perfect is going to step forward. And he's got 2 melee attacks. Really, he doesn't have any weapons, so he's got a slam attack. So he's gonna, you can only reach Blade Biter, so that's what he's gonna do. Slam you with one fist, and that's a hit. And then he's gonna slam you with his left fist. And you dodge that one. Vermeer.
I'll hex you for that one.
Let's get some fighting music on.
Boom, I say.
Boom, boom.
There we go, we got some battle music. Oswald. Take a step to the back. That's a hit.
Damage! Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's some good damage.
How does a longbow have 1d8 plus 2d6?
because he's got the
Slayer's focus.
Slayer's focus on him.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That's awesome.
I use my bonus for the Slayer's focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think I get another attack, right?
I don't remember. Let me check. Who do you have targeted?
Underfed.
And he's already gone in this round, right?
No, he's in.
He has not. He's
4
still
characters.
yet to come up.
Okay, yeah. If he has not, then you do. It says, additionally, once per turn, when you use the attack action to attack the target of your Slayer's focus feature, if that creature hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet, or is unaware of your attack, you can make one additional weapon attack against the same creature as part of the same action. So yes, you do get to attack him again because you got your Slayer focus on him, and that's a hit too.
Good, one down.
And that was enough to take him out before he even gets to take a turn. Poor guy, we hardly knew you. Okay, reflective laugh. Yeah, he's got Blade Biter right up in his face. So he's gonna slam her with a left and a right. And he's gonna miss horribly and hit the wall with his right hand. Come back with the left and make a connection. Tyrwin.
Tyrwin high-fives Gothic and says, "Yeah!" and charges up towards Doppelganger Perfect. And
Make sure you stop in the middle of the square.
I will stop in the middle of wherever I want to, says Tyrwin, but mostly in the middle of the square. Tyrwin takes a longsword with both hands because it loves battle as much as he does. And he...
Glow stick?
Yes. He's kind of like embracing this sword now. It's, again, it loves battle as much as Tyrwin does. And he strikes out with an attack against that character with the 19.
That's a hit.
That's, of course, it's a hit. Tyrwin does not miss.
Famous last words.
And he wounds him. Tyrwin takes the longsword and swings back the other way, kind of like completing the V that is horizontal, otherwise known as the carrot accent thing. Yeah, you know what I'm going for. Like, you know, slash kind of down to the left and then back down to the right, kind of like taking out his belly guts with 5. But since I have missed, oh no, I don't get to do it again, do I? Because that card.
No, you got to miss both times.
You got to get missed both times.
Yep.
All right.
So he dodged that one.
He dodged that one. Tyrwin roars and says, "Roar!" and passes his turn to Gothic.
And Gothic does what?
Gothic wants to know if he can go to the spot that is to the right of Tyrwin that looks like it's half wall. Can he get
Nope.
there?
No, he can't get around
Okay.
that corner with Tyrwin there.
Okay. Can Gothic get anywhere where he can hit anything?
But if Tyrwin were to move to Tyrwin's left, Gothic could get into Tyrwin's space. Since Tyrwin just completed his turn, I will allow it.
Tyrwin
You
moves.
didn't move.
I did move. Yeah.
Well, not your whole distance. You can move,
No.
attack, and move.
Excellent. Tyrwin moves slightly to his right to allow Gothic to charge next to him as a proper Bash Brother.
Well, if you go
Now
to
it's-
Tyrwin's right, you're going to bump into Blade.
Tyrwin goes to the left, the other right.
Okay.
Gothic charges forward with a mighty roar and says, "Finally, I have been waiting this whole time to kill something."
Gothic needs to stop in the middle of the square.
Gosh dang it! I thought I hit it better that time. It's these little squiggly white lines. Gothic targets the same doppelganger. And does Gothic have any special skills?
Are they squiggly?
Yeah. Gothic does not rage because he doesn't know what time the next rest will be. So Gothic just attacks the perfect doppelganger with a berserker battle axe.
Doesn't Gothic have like 2 more rages?
That's a hit.
I don't know how many Gothic rages has. That wasn't English. That's your fault. Wow, Gothic rolls a lot of damage. And Gothic.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, then Gothic comes back again and rolls.
Wah, wah, wah.
Gothic looks at Tyrwin out of the corner of his eye and says, "I'll get him next time."
All right. Bandit minuscule leg. What is he gonna do? You see him, Tyrwin, and he runs through a doorway right there. Reckless, forlorn titter. He's right next to Tyrwin, so he's going to attack him with a scimitar. And you're gonna dodge that attack. Mouse is up. Mouse does have a short
Mouse
bow.
is way back on the other map.
Oh, Mouse. Oh, because I dragged the green ones. He's yellow. Let me put him in the up here. There's Mouse. Mouse does have a short bow, Leaf, so if you want to take a shot from back there, I will let Mouse take a shot, but it's going to be with disadvantage. Because he's short and he has to shoot through everybody. You there, Leaf?
I am.
What do you want Mouse to do?
I want him to do nothing.
Alright.
I want him to be silent and hold his position.
Wasn't there one that ran away?
So Mouse is going to hold his position, and he's going to look at Oswald and says, "You're a worthless piece of shit. Why don't you get up there and help him?" And Crib is up. Is Crib going to do anything?
Rivet is going to move.
Heaven smack Mouse.
He's back there with you, Oswald. You can do whatever you want to him. He's insulting you. Is that the end of Crib's turn? Is he going to do anything
Yeah,
else?
I can't not complete his turn for some reason.
Where else are you trying to move him to?
Oh no, like I'm happy with where he is. It won't let me like click the turn complete button.
Oh. I'll do that. Bandit Calloused Arms. That's this one. he is going to take a shot at Gothic, since he's right in front of me. Let me do this fair. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across from left to right, 1 through 6. And 1. So that's Blade Biter. He's going to take a shot at Blade Biter then. Alright, with the light crossbow. And he shoots Blade Biter, but you put up your shield and block that shot. Leaf, you're up.
I'm going to slide into the room to right there. And I am going to target Calloused Arms because I don't even want to know why or how.
And that's a hit. And he's dead.
And I will attack Perfect. With my next attack.
Alright. That's a hit as well.
And then for my bonus attack, I will attack the bandit next to him.
What do you get a bonus attack? Oh, for the
Horde Breaker.
Horde Breaker, yeah. And that's a hit as well.
And I will roar in a cat-like voice. And pass.
Kaz, you're up.
Let's see. Go after Mr. Heavy. Well, it's the only thing I can do.
Oh, that's a critical.
Hey!
Holy shit.
Wow.
Instant death. That's a lot of dying, Kaz.
I know, right?
Yeah, when you have to be sure.
Double the sneak attack, that's why.
You can now move forward.
When you
All right.
absolutely positively have to get somebody dead.
Well, Bandit Chin Whiskers, Brassy Chin Whiskers, does not like you taking out his companion, so he's gonna shoot back. But you're gonna dodge that arrow. Or that crossbow bolt. Blade Biter's up.
Scuzzer, we missed a part, Scuzzer.
What do we miss?
We missed the part where Kaz gets to explain how her arrow absolutely destroyed that guy.
Oh, sure, yeah. Kaz.
Very carefully.
She only got one attack, too.
With the bow, yeah.
Yeah, with the bow, she only gets one. Alright, Blade Biter. You see Kaz shot that guy, and she hit him in the skull, and brain matter splattered over the bandit behind him. That's why he shot back at Kaz, because he didn't like getting brain matter sprinkled on him.
Actually, his whole body exploded.
With a dynamite stick like Bo Duke.
Well, I like splattering brain matter.
I think Tyrone was a little impressed when that dude exploded right in front of him, too.
I miss.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, you swing at Reflected Laughter, and he sees it coming, and he dodges to the left, and you miss him. And Perfect is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 1, 2. So he's attacking Blade Biter again. He likes you for some reason. He swings with the right, and he hits you right in the breastplate. And he kind of shakes his right hand because it hurt. It didn't have any effect. So he swings with his left. But this time he connects. And he hits you with a left. It's a pretty strong left. You feel your knees buckle a little bit. Vamir.
Why the heck is reflective laughter still alive?
Right.
That was a hit. That's another hit with the Eldritch Blast. And
There.
reflective laughter is no longer alive. Oswald. That's a hit. And he's dead.
Huh. I thought my spell was focused on the wrong guy when I want to attack. Well, I guess it did, but it didn't seem to give me any extra damage for it.
Yeah, I gave you a D6.
Okay. It says so. Doesn't look like much.
Yeah, you got the.
I see it says, yeah, I got a D8, D6 plus 3. Yeah.
Yep, an 8, and the 6 is for the Slayer's Focus plus the 3. And that is a hit. And he is dead. Tyrwin.
Tyrwin is silent. Tyrwin sees that Reckless Forlorn Titter is in his range, but he can't draw his eyes away from Perfect. So he strikes against Perfect with all of his might and said, two-handed attack with that longsword. Oh, and he does it again.
He dodges.
Yeah.
And the second swing hits him.
Excellent.
For 13 points of damage.
Aha! Gothic strikes out against Perfect and says, I will finish him. And Gothic, being a warrior of the gods that he is, knows that even if he is struck down in battle, he will be raised back up. So he strikes without fear.
And that's a hit.
That's pretty good striking without fear right there.
Ooh, maximum damage too.
Excellent. And then
Perfect goes down.
Gothic passes his turn knowing that he has done his job.
All right.
Can't tell whose turn it is. It's not on the tracker.
Yeah. Oswald and Vamir. Give me. Let me push something here.
You're pushing it?
Yeah.
Pushing uphill, I think. I hear you. There you go.
Yeah, I had to set it up. Vermeer, there you go. Yeah, both of you notice out of the corner of your eye a door down the hallway open and that a bandit coming out. And this bandit is going to target Mouse and shoot him. And he's going to hit him.
And there was much rejoicing.
And he's going to run back in the doorway. Alright, Reckless Forlorn Titter is going to attack Tyrone with a scimitar. Since you were still the most opportune. Oh, a 17 doesn't hit. It was blocked by a bonus stat. Wow. Alright. Mouse. Mouse is going to wonder what the fuck just happened to him. Do you want Mouse to do anything, Leaf?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him go. Mouse, go check out that pile of rusted armor in the corner.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Well, we finish mopping up.
45, 50, 55, 60. Alright, so he goes over there and he looks at the rusted armor in that alcove and he yells back, "It's just some rusted armor!"
I yell back, "Check it again!"
Kriv is up. Is Kriv going to do anything?
Kriv will stay precisely where Kriv is.
Alright. Leaf?
I feel that they've got the better part of what's in the room going, and Mouse got shot, so I am going to move out to here and hold my action to target whoever popping out.
Alright.
And let's see, that's a ready action, so I will just ready that.
Alright, you're waiting for a hostile to come back through that door with a
Yep,
drawn bow. Okay.
with a drawn bow. If he pops his head out, he's getting pink.
Kaz.
Okay.
And that's who'd you have targeted?
The only person that's up there.
Did it say? Oh yeah, it's a hit. Yep, and he is gone. doing anything else?
Looking for the one that ran away, but he's no longer being seen.
He popped down the hall and shot at
Yeah,
Metro
'cause
Mouse.
he's not in the same room you're in anymore. But you know he ran through that doorway. Not the one that's the other door in the room, not the one you guys came through.
Oh.
So you still got a move and a bonus action dash. So you can move up to 60 feet.
I'll be there. And have the melee people go after.
So it's 25 to get to there. Is that as far as you want?
Yep.
All right, Rain.
Rain's gonna pop back out the original door.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, pass your turn. Vamir.
So one of the guys went running?
From where you're at, you didn't see him, but you did see the guy pop out of the door to the east, shoot Mouse, and then run back through the door and close it.
Okay.
With a feature like minuscule leg, you probably notice it's the same person.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast and shoot the next bandit that comes through that door.
All right. Oswald?
You know what Crib should do one of these millennia? I'd like to see him go into somebody's ear and just fool around with the braid.
You want my bronze wormling to attempt to enter somebody's brain?
It's a small guy, right?
No, he's a wormling, like a little baby dragon.
Yeah, he's a baby dragon. Oswald's going to move 30 feet to there.
I'm also going to ready a shot for the next person who comes through that door.
The next person.
The next, hostile.
Okay. I gotta be.
Shoot one of my party members. No.
Right. Yeah. Be clear. You might have an itchy trigger finger. I don't know. All right. Tyrowin's up. You're gonna ready in action for a hostile to come through the door.
Yep.
A bow attack, right? I assume.
Yep.
All right, Tyrowin.
Tyrwin strikes out after the door and attempts to discover whether or not there is a bad guy to be found and destroyed. Tyrwin can run 40, but he's going to go 25 here, pause, assess the bandit situation.
So to get there, 5, 10, 15, 20, there's 30.
Excellent. I have 10 left.
And when you come through that door, you see him around the corner there.
I have 10 left. 5, 10. Ha 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 ha!
And you can reach him.
Tyrwin lets out a mighty roar. And attacks him with his own weapons instead of Gothic's this time. Yes.
And
Ha-ha!
that is a hit. And
I
he
will
staggers.
strike you down.
Hey guys,
That's another hit.
just say hi real quick.
Hey, what's happening?
Hi.
Much. Kind of a long week, and then I came home to my dog having chewed through the wall of one of the rooms. So, just
Here.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Lord.
Like
He
the whole wall?
he didn't.
Or...
Yeah, well, he chewed a Jordan-size hole, and the only reason he didn't get all the way through is because someone opened the door, because he trapped himself in the room again. His tail closed the door on him.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's
And
in
we're
the
out
oven
of
right now
combat.
cooking. So I'm gonna be gaming some elsewhere, just not up to being social and creative tonight. But please have fun. Just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Terwin's
So
trying
your
his
dog
best to get
turned
you
into a
killed.
barbarian.
Yep.
He knows how to play my barbarian, and he knows that if I have to pick up his barbarian with my barbarian, that he knows how to.
I know all these things.
You just don't know how you're going to pick up his barbarian yet.
It's the fastball special. We have to do it at least once.
Exactly. Saving it for the right moment, though.
Sounds right. Have a good time tonight, guys.
All right.
Bye.
So
So
I
we're
want
out
to
of combat.
retrieve several arrows, hopefully.
50%, you can collect 50% of the arrows you shot. That goes for everybody that shot arrows and crossbow bolts.
And how many arrows did the bandits have on them?
There were crossbow bolts.
I thought they were shooting arrows too.
No, I think they were
'Cause-
bolts.
Okay,
Light crossbow.
damn it. Okay.
You go, yeah, light crossbow.
Tyrwin
We're
looks
out
at
of combat.
Tyrwin looks at Gothic and Kaz and says, "You two have mighty wounds. Kaz, I am afraid that you are more wound than you are woman. Perhaps we should fix that, so that we can see the woman beneath the wound."
Does that mean you want to rest? What are you doing?
I don't know, she's got like 35 wounds out of 42
Rolling for
hit
some
points,
reason.
so that's
I'm deeply uncomfortable with the number of dice flying around.
that's probably
Frank.
just loot.
Can I recover 50% of my arrows?
Yes.
Party friends, I think that it is time for a long rest to be upon us.
Nah.
I think it is time for a short rest to be upon us.
Sure.
Nap time.
Perhaps we should barricade ourselves in this tiny room where the dead people used to be.
Yes.
Tyrwin begins to pile up the bodies against the doors to safeguard their opening.
Alright, who's the most dead? Kaz
Alright,
is
I'm-
definitely the most dead.
Let me unlock the tokens. Talk amongst yourselves and I'll go through this loot here.
Wounds and Mark.
Ooh, there's something fancy in this one. So a search of the body in the room nets you 6 platinum pieces, 42 gold pieces, 18 silver, and 34 copper. But of special interest is a really nice fancy unicorn hairbrush.
Ooh.
Yep. So let me put this in the party sheet.
I gotta say that the dragon does not get the hairbrush.
So you find a bandit agate, blue sealing wax sticks, a coral comb, a journal, a metal urn, one obsidian, a rain umbrella, and a unicorn hairbrush.
And a tentacle belt. That is gross.
Came last time, and
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
gonna suggest donate that to Gothak for
No,
reason.
Gothic is not interested in a tentacle belt.
tentacle belt.
No, Gothic does not want this.
So feel free to distribute that loot as your party sees fit. And we are out of combat, and Mouse comes strolling back into the room, and he says, "About damn time you got rid of them bandits."
Did you find anything in that pile of armor?
No,
Well, then you must have missed something. Go check it again.
it's nothing but a rusted pile of armor.
I said go check it again.
He gives a big sigh. He goes to check the armor. Leaf! It's just a pile of armor!
Well, I do not need the unicorn hairbrush that detangles hair and I lick my arm. I have it taken care of.
Meow.
Well,
Are we short resting and rolling die for help?
Is that what you guys want to do?
good to keep going. But I'm not as hurting as bad as some of the others.
Vamir is down to a single first level spell slot because we spent 2 second levels healing Kaz.
Yeah, we should probably do a short rest.
Yes, a short rest is fine.
So roll 1 hit die.
You
Roll
can
as many hit
you
die
have
as you like.
available. Let me push that short rest first. There you go. You can roll as many hit die as you have.
Well, I only see 1 in my hit die window, so I guess that's it.
Well, it should have a number on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
there's
used them
4.
all.
I get it now.
Yeah, you got 4 total.
So how do you actually roll it?
Double click on it.
Kaz, that means you.
There you go. Now you got 3 left.
Do they come back after a long rest or something?
Long rest. Yep. After a long rest,
Half
you get
of
them
them.
back. It'll go back up to 5. Yeah, half of what you used.
Well, half total, right? Because if it's half of what you use, then it's diminishing returns, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's half
As,
of
they
your
call that
total, so-
asthmatotic.
It might be all of them for a long rest. I'm not sure how it's set up.
That's half. So if
We'll
you
check
have
when
6,
We'll know when we do a long rest.
what?
So I heard Leaf talking about there's picking up crossbow bolts. I see in the loot there that we have a light crossbow.
Start with 5 hit die. Depends on your tune.
In the
Level and stuff.
party inventory, in the
In the parcel items, I'm seeing 1 crossbow light.
yes, there is.
I'm gonna take
There is
that.
a light crossbow in the parcels.
And how many crossbow bolts do we have available?
Well, let me drop 20 into the. I'll say you looted up 20 crossbow bolts. So let me drop that in there.
Even though I've been adjusting the number of arrows on my actions tab, I still have 20 in my pack somehow.
Yeah, unless you adjust that number,
Okay,
it won't
I'm just
change.
gonna ignore it and go by
Yeah,
what's
keep-
in my actions. See
Yeah,
no
keep
reason
track-
to adjust it twice.
Yeah, keep track of what's on your actions tab.
Since
Let
I'm
me
doing
see.
mostly ranged attacks, I think ammunition's important.
Yes, it is.
Crossbow bolt.
But rather than leave those crossbow bolts on the floor, I will find a way to use them.
Hmm. Let me see if I can put this in the inventory like this. Just change this number to 20. There you go. There's 20 crossbow bolts, and let me give it to Oswald.
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. You got it?
I just went ahead and put it on my actions tab. Just
Alright.
type 20 in there.
Yep.
Got him.
Alright. Everybody get their long rest dice rolled?
What's an itch thee?
Or short rest? I don't know. It should have it. If you click on the shield, it'll have a description.
Terwin and Kimbertal might want to roll another one.
Shell that floats on
Yeah,
water and can
thinking
hold
about
10
it.
pounds. Okay.
I dropped down to 2 available, but I don't think I need to save them because we're probably going to go back up to the tavern after we clear some more here. I'm healthy now.
I'm back.
Alright, are we good? You're rested up? An hour's gone by?
I see we proceed back down this corridor. The
I
dust
would
is
agree.
undisturbed for quite some time, so proceed with caution.
Kitty friend, I noticed when I burst into the room with the dead creature on the floor that there was in fact another door at the south side of that room that we have not yet explored. We have been flanked once. Your friend Mouse bears the result. Should we check through that door?
What are you trying to say, asshole?
I say that your asshole has perhaps been shot with an arrow, and I would shut up.
Somebody
if I were
shot
you.
me.
Exactly.
But you're the asshole.
No. I am not the asshole. You are the asshole.
Can you send Mouse down the dusty corridor to explore it?
Mouse looks at Tiro and says, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks onto you.
You are
And
the
he's-
asshole.
Gives him a raspberry.
Yes, the asshole's raspberry.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Asshole.
Our word kill.
He's a goblin, right? Goblins are not real smart. Look at Mouse. That sphincter says what?
What? What'd you say, Leaf? What'd you say?
I begin to walk back down the bendy hallway, noting that it is easily defensible because of its serpentine shape.
Okay.
I
And you
approach
get there-
with caution.
And you can see that the hallway bends around the corner to the going south.
I call out, if there are any bandits or various others down there, save us the trouble and attack us now.
And you
Say to Tyrwin,
hear
shouting down
silence.
the hall
Okay.
gives up our element of surprise. If you attack from surprise, they die much faster. It is better to just jump on them swinging without announcing ourselves.
This is an interesting thought. I will consider it.
Or you can just step out there and draw fire.
Yes, that was the plan in the first place. Alright, Tier 1 draws out there and
All right.
sees what happens. Gothic has trouble hitting the middle of the square. It's his problem.
And you see nothing but a clear hallway that, again, turns off to the east.
Tier 1 and
You get-
Gothic advance down the hallway slowly.
And when you get to there, you can see there's a door there on the south wall.
But the
There's
hallway
a door
continues.
right here. Yeah, the hallway continues down that way, right?
Okay, well, one Bash Brother goes to that door, and one Bash Brother looks down the hallway. We have been flanked once. We won't be flanked again.
You look down the hallway, and it again turns to the south.
As I proceed down the corridor to the south behind everybody, I want to make sure that we're not passing anything odd on the walls.
No, nothing. These walls are clean. It's just stone wall. No cracks. You don't see anything unusual, or nothing stands out.
Bash Brothers formation. This door is toast. I'd like to attempt to knock this door into smithereens with my Bash Brother.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Holding.
Can I see 60 feet down the hallway?
Hold on. So as you bash that door in, you notice that the hinges to the door are on your side, so it's a pull. But you and the Bash brother bash the door and knock the door off the hinges, and then the door falls back out into the hallway. And a bunch of skulls start rolling out onto the floor.
This is the worst janitor closet ever.
Oh,
And
snap.
The skulls tumble into the hall when the door, this 10-foot square room, it's just piled to the ceiling with these skulls. So they're all over that 10-foot wide hallway. The entire room was filled to the ceiling with the skulls of dead adventurers and other humanoids who crossed Hallister. Thousands of skulls have accumulated. And it's a bit macabre. Other than the skulls, the room contained nothing else.
No
Wow.
magic helmets.
Cool.
None of the
We
skulls had helmets.
One of these
You
skulls is
wonder how
not
Law
like
got in there.
none have glowing eyes, do they?
Nope. Just old, dried up skulls.
Mouse, I found your mother.
So you can see down at the end of the hallway, and the hallway again turns to the east. My mother's not in there. Fred might be in there though. And as you
Proceed
get down
cautiously,
there,
checking the corridor for doors and traps inside.
Some traps.
it turns to the east, and it's a dead end.
Is it? mean, you're saying it's a dead end, but is it really a dead end?
That's for you to decide.
Tyrwin attempts to decide whether or not this is really a dead end.
I suggest we search thoroughly.
Yes, I agree.
So who's
I
doing the
mean-
searching?
Is something hidden enough that it's not gonna be found by Leaf's passive 17 perception?
Yes.
Oh, so there is something hidden.
Can I do an investigate then?
Yes, we are all investigating. Because this is too obvious a dumb dead end to be a dumb dead end.
Well, let's just give someone advantage on it. Who has the best investigation check?
Most people already rolled them.
I was gonna say the barbarians are not the investigators here.
If that's what you want to do, if you want to pick one person to help search, I will allow the one person to re-roll with advantage.
Alright, who has the highest roll then?
Because
not
none of you
Tyrwin.
were good enough
I've got
to
a
find
plus-
anything.
Not
Plus
tier
I
one.
got a +6 on hint for investigation. That's why I suggested I do an investigation check, but I didn't get
Alright.
advantage on it.
Alright, then Vamir is gonna help Oswald investigate.
All right, hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm getting the right DC here. Yep. So it's going to be Oswald.
Yep.
And you're going to do this with advantage. Good luck. No. You search the hallway and it turns up nothing. You don't find anything out of the ordinary. Just a dead end.
Well, apparently it's beyond me.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
You
in
dropped
the
the one.
room with that dead wyvern, I suggest we go check out that room with the dead wyvern.
And the door, which is unexplored.
Yep, maybe it'll lead to
What
the
about all
other
the
side
stuff
of
to the east or to the west?
Yes, all of these things.
That's all a little unexplored.
Yes, but we go here first, because doors are to be bashed.
Hold on a second. Leaf, come here, Leaf.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Leaf, come here.
Now I'll go figure out what mouse is.
Look what I found. It's a secret door.
The hell?
Oh,
Check
you
Goblina.
just a little badass, aren't you?
Look at that. Mouse check, intelligence.
Nice.
What the hell? You may be
See?
an asshole.
You're gonna call me an asshole? Look what I found.
Don't call me an asshole.
I ain't opening the damn thing, no.
I'll open it.
Mouse is gonna back up. So you're gonna open
Since he-
the. Go ahead.
The secret door. I am going to open the secret door.
All right. So you open the secret door, and it's not trapped or anything. And you find a room.
Oh.
Whoops. Let me read the description. And that's not it. You open the and you see a throne at the back end of the room, and in front of the throne, in front of the throne is a copper helmet, a green copper helm with a protective visor lies on the floor, draped in cobwebs. Against the back wall, atop a marble riser, stands a slender throne, also made of green copper and covered in cobwebs.
Please do not say it. Please don't say it. Please. Please don't say it. Oh no.
If the cat can restrain himself for 10 minutes, I'll cast Detect Magic.
I said,
So you're gonna. So describe your actions to me.
I'm not so much concerned about the helmet in the middle of the floor, but you know that throne looks comfy, and you know curiosity and meow. Yes, I sit
So you
because I fit.
So Leaf, you see Leaf approaching this throne, and it's got a cushiony, cushion seat on it, and you see him start with his front two claws, start like pawing at the thing. You know how a cat does sometimes? They sinks their claws in and left, right, kind of softens it up a bit, and then he turns around and plops his ass down in the seat and lets out a big sigh.
Meow. This is comfy.
And nothing else happens.
Is it comfortable?
Why, yes. Purr.
Can we figure out this hat thing? We're not good at puzzles, but perhaps we can figure out this hat thing.
Yep, cast and Detect Magic.
All right, so takes 10 minutes.
Yep.
Leaf is just chilling in the chair. You're leaving the helmet on the floor for now while you're detecting the magic, casting Detect Magic, or is Tyrwin gonna check out the helmet or describe what you're
Why
gonna
would
do?
Tyrwin check out?
You really
Tyrwin,
wanted to put it on.
Yeah, Tyrwin is waiting for the Detect Magic to happen because he's not a dumb barbarian.
All right. You finish your ritual there to cast Detect Magic, and nothing in this room appears to be magical. Nothing gives off any kind of magical aura.
Tyrwin picks up the helmet and investigates it with his hands.
Tyrwin, you see Leaf, you see Tyrwin pick up the helmet, and you know the cobwebs and stuff. You know he dusts it off and blows on it, and the dust blows off, and he kind of wipes the visor, you know, and it's nothing really happening.
Tyrwin says, "He who wears the hat sits on the throne," or "He who sits on the throne wears the hat." Kitty friend, would you like to try this on?
I have already sat on the throne. I suggest you try it on and see if the throne fits. If you fit, you must.
If it fits, you must sit.
I see. Tyrwin inspects the throne and determines whether or not he will fit.
Ignore the claw marks.
Tyrwin fears no claws.
No, in the cushion.
Fear
Ignore the claw marks.
greasy. Will I fit?
Your ass will fit in a slender. Yes.
Really? That's surprising. Tyrwin sits in the chair and puts on the hat.
So Tyrwin comes up to the throne and he backs up and he kind of hesitantly wiggles his ass into this chair and he lets out a sigh. Ah, it's comfortable. And then he takes him.
It's comfy.
He puts the helmet on his head and you hear a click coming from above, right above the throne.
Oh.
And as Tyrwin looks up, a little hatch opens from right above him, and a tube-shaped compartment in the ceiling above opens, and something comes out of that tube and hits him on the head.
Like object, like a physical, like
Yeah,
Well,
like
good thing he was wearing a helmet.
it's
a
it's
good thing.
Yeah, it's a hold on. It's a short wooden stick.
I pick it up. Back scratcher.
And ends in a rune-covered object. Yeah, it's a short wooden stick, and it ends in a rune-covered object resembling like a doorknob at the end of the stick.
Ow.
And this is what it looks like. This
It's a
thing
gnome
falls out
wall
of the ceiling and hits him right on the head. And it's a good thing he was wearing the helmet, because that probably would have hurt.
It is much
Huh.
too short of a walking stick for me. Do we have any halflings or gnomes in the party?
How long does that detect magic spell work?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd assume it didn't take more than 10 minutes. The wand does glow.
Oh ho ho ho! What type of magic?
Bum, bum, bum. Let me see. Hold on. It just said, oh, let me take the ID off. Let me check. Hold on.
Okay. While we are waiting, Tyrwin stands up and sits down, hoping more loot pops out of the ceiling.
I don't know. I guess it's divination.
Can you make an Arcana check to figure out what type of wand it is?
Sure.
They usually have a standard
Hold on.
type of.
Unselect. Select. Hidden. 10. Arcane.
I've got investigation or Arcana. Just delete
Arcana.
investigation.
No, I just. Oh, you got investigation too? Yeah. Don't just delete the investigation. Oh. Yeah. You're looking it over and you just can't figure it out right now.
Can I get a +2 since I know what school of magic it is?
I will let you roll it again because you know what school of magic it is.
That oof sounded like I missed it by 1 or I rolled a 1.
You did. You missed it by 1. But this time, you definitely figure it out. It is a wand of secrets.
Oh ho ho! No wonder I couldn't figure it out the first time.
And that is what fell out of the ceiling. I am going to drop that in the party inventory.
Excellent.
What the
I
hell
think it's
does a
ID.
wand do?
It detects traps and secret doors. So if we're particularly suspicious about a spot, we can use the wand and confirm whether or not something is there.
Excellent.
How often can you use it?
3 times a day.
Yep. It's got 3 charges and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily, so it might only be once a day. It all depends on what you roll to recharge.
I need a break.
Yeah, I think I do too. So let's take 10 minutes, and we'll come back at 11:30 and pick this up from there.
Okay. Be back in a few minutes.
Good for me.
I can't believe Mouse rolled a 20 on his intelligence check. Mic check.
Yeah, your mic's still working.
All right. 1 minute.
Hey, Scudder, while we're waiting, I'm looking at the chain shirt and comparing to my studded leather, and I think it comes out a wash. Since I have an AC of 12 and the chain shirt is 13, but it has a max dex bonus of 2, so basically I lose 1 of my dex bonus and I get 1 AC, so it comes out I'm the same either way, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All I
Do
get
you
is a
have do you have them
penalty.
both in your inventory?
No, I'm looking at the one in the party sheet. The chain
Oh.
shirt in there, and the one in my inventory.
Well, here, let's do this. Let's take it out of the party sheet. It's a chain shirt. You can wear that, right?
Sure, I can wear medium armor, but it reduces my dex bonus to 2. And I've got 3 dex bonus, so basically I
Oh.
end up with the same AC either way. It just weighs more, which
Yeah.
that's not good. So I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, because I put it on your inventory. You could equip it and unequip the other armor and see what your AC is then. It's probably going to stay
Okay.
the same.
From my calculations, it's gonna stay 15.
Yeah, let me know when you do it. Now I got your main tab up. I'll tell you if
You
it
go ahead and
changes
take
or
it
not.
back. I don't need to swap it to do that.
Okay.
I can see that.
All right, let me put it back in there then.
Hey guys.
You back? Let me put
Yeah.
the vote up. Still waiting on 4. Three, 2. You checked twice, right, Tier 1?
One of them is me.
We're still missing one person.
I can't check twice.
Oh, you. Okay,
Oh,
so
Gothic's
everybody's
one
here.
of them.
Yeah. So everybody's here then.
Well, there are 7 of us and 6 check marks.
Oh, it's only doing it for the 6 people, so we're still missing one.
Still missing one.
I thought it'd be for the 7 characters, but it's only for the 6 that are logged in.
Yes. Curse this technology.
So who we missing?
I mean, Gothak, who is embodied in the other barbarian.
We're missing somebody who's actually logged in.
Yeah, because there's only 6 check marks. One of them's missing. Horace, you here? That's who we're missing.
Just got back.
Alright. Everybody's here then.
The dog is having puppy madness. You know, drop a load, feel all better.
I still can't believe Mouse rolled a 20 on his intelligence check.
Neither did any
Yeah.
of the rest.
Freaking goblin.
So, let me do this real quick.
My tail
All right.
is twitching. But I refuse to sit in the chair that bit me.
So, Half the party's still over by the secret room, and the other half is back by the bone throne. So where's everybody at?
I think the consensus is to check out this door and then work our way back towards the well room.
Oh, I missed uncovering a hallway too. Yeah, I missed that hallway. All right, so you're back by the bone throne.
Yeah. Bash Brothers formation. We bashed this door.
All right, so you bash that door in, and it makes a loud ruckus.
Yeah.
And there's a hallway, and it turns to the north.
We charge in quietly, reflecting on what Leaf has told us.
What did Leaf tell you?
If we are a little quieter, they will die faster.
Oh.
AH, the element of surprise.
And the room turns off towards, or the hallway turns off towards the west again.
Yes, you've locked our tokens.
Yes.
So we will advance down the hallway if permitted to, for the reasons of studying the hallway.
And you can see that the hallway continues on towards the west.
We go slow because these twisty hallways are comically twisty.
As if the designer were mad.
And Mouse is going to come up here and say, "Hey Leaf, where you going?"
Come, stay behind me.
And
Kitty
when you
friend,
get there,
you
you can you see a room. Actually, you can probably see more of the room. And you see somebody sleeping in the room. There's furnishings in the room. There's a lit lantern which rests atop a wooden trunk painted with pictures of clowns. A frayed circular rug in the middle of the room, and a folding wooden privacy screen.
Oh my goodness.
You see a woman sleeping in the bed, and on the nightstand next to the bed, you see like in a like an ashtray shaped cup kind of thing, some vampire teeth.
I zoomed in on the portrait of the woman sleeping, and I am frightened by the beard.
Yeah, I don't know why they use that token.
That would be one ugly fake vampire.
She's just in there snoring away.
Tyrwin.
She's a young woman. Just don't look at the token. She's a young woman, probably in her mid 30s, early 30s, and she's not all that bad looking.
Tyrwin and Gothic walk up to the bed. Softly, they creep.
So as soon as you reach this point right here,
Yes.
and you look around the corner,
Yes.
you see this standing in the corner.
Okay. What is this?
A flesh golem. He's standing in the corner.
Yes. Is he awake?
He's just staring.
Okay. I look at Gothic. Gothic looks at me. Gothic walks over to the flesh golem and stands next to him, and I walk in front of the lady.
Hold on, let me do this with initiative. Let me give everybody initiative so we can figure this out.
All right.
There we go.
Amir is still token-wise way back in the throne room, but surely he would not actually be there.
No. But he did roll a freaking 20, so he can be wherever he wants to.
Alright, this is the last move we're gonna do before the initiative goes. And Vamir is up first.
Are we blasting?
And now you can see the golem standing in the corner as well, as the lady sleeping in the bed. Let me give everybody give me a stealth check. Let me push that. Damn. I'm missing one from Vamir.
We're a sneaky group, huh?
So far, everybody succeeded. I'm just waiting on Vamir to roll it.
That doesn't matter because once mouse goes, stealth is blown anyway.
Oh, fuck me running.
You there, Matt? Uh-oh.
It's
Did you
either
lose him?
a fly or a spider.
I think we lost him. There it is. There's the failure.
Alexa, set game room to white.
Wouldn't want to disappoint.
Alexa, set game room to 100.
As Vamir comes strolling around the corner, he doesn't realize what's going on, and he says, "Hey, what's going on up there?" And Harriet kind of rolls over in the bed and sees Tyrwin standing above her, and she gasps.
So it's Tyrwin's fault.
Hello, pretty lady. The words you say now determine your fate.
So Vamir, are you done with your turn?
Yeah. Nobody's shooting at me, so I'm not going to shoot at anyone.
Kriv, anything? Val?
Crib's gonna stay where he is, sorry.
Alright. And now it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to move into the room between the barbarians.
you come right up next to that flesh golem, and he's just standing there.
We're all waiting to see what Mouse is going to do.
And I'm going to ready a battle axe in the event the golem tries anything shifty.
All right. Pass your turn. Mouse. Mouse is gonna come strolling up in here. 20, 25, 30. He's gonna get to there and see that flesh golem, and he's gonna say, "Oh shit!" and run back. Oswald.
I think I'll follow the lead and prepare an attack on the flesh golem and just pass.
Ready your action. Pass your turn.
Trying to find it again, damn it.
Should be on your action tab.
I'm looking for it. It's just, there it goes. Just couldn't get this.
All right. Gothic, you're up.
Gothic readies an attack on the flesh golem, triggered by aggressive action. Passes his turn to Tyrwin, who begins to negotiate with Haria in the ways of his people. Asks Haria, "What do you think you should do given that we have struck down all of the bandits and various doppelganger fiends here, purporting to be vampires? Their vile beings impeded our progress for far too long. We simply want to pass through, taking all of the loot and power that we can. What say you? And will you also stand among the dead? Or lie down, because that is what dead do." And Tyrwin rests his longsword that glows upon Haria's chest and says, "Were this a different battlefield or a different day, you would be the women's of my enemies, running before me. Today you have a choice." I don't know. Intimidating barbarian speech.
So she's gonna look at you and kind of rub her eyes in disbelief that you're standing in front of her, and ask, "Why are you here? How did you get in here?"
Loot. Power. We killed all your men. They're dead now.
That's impossible.
They are dead.
I don't
Ask
want
the
any
imp
trouble.
goblin asshole. Oh
I'm
no,
just
you're
looking
in
for
trouble.
gigs.
This is not a gig. This is a dungeon.
And the flesh golem's just standing in the corner, and he starts moaning. Leave.
Not aggressively though. This is moaning.
No, just normal moaning.
Alright.
I knock an arrow. What is that foul beast?
He's just my bodyguard. We don't want any trouble here. We're just trying to make a living.
Yeah, people in gigs don't have bodyguards, lady.
What? I sing and dance. You may have heard of me. My name's Haria. Harya Velashtar. Get it? Velashtar? I'm a big thing, you know.
Which is why you're living in a dungeon. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's much quieter down here. I go up to Waterdeep every now and then. I perform in the theater. I'm a
I
damn
holler
good
at
singer.
Mouse. Bring a few of them fake teeth in here, Mouse, from all those dead fake vampires.
Mouse is gonna say, "Ain't no fucking way I'm going in there with that thing." No way, man.
Hmm.
You ready in action?
Yeah, I've readied an action to target that golem if he makes a move that's any form hostile.
I nudge Leaf there and say, hey, you know, if you're trying to convince her you killed everybody, you got a bag full of heads.
Oh, that's true.
So, Harriet, you know, she doesn't seem like she's harmful. And she's really just wanting you to leave her alone. She's trying to tell you that, you know, she knows people in Waterdeep. And she performs at the theater.
Why is she living in Undermountain?
Yeah. She seems like a bandit.
Well, I come down here because this is where all the actors hang out, man.
No, this is where all the bandit actors hang out.
Some of them aren't very good actors, but you know, I'm the best actor.
How do they get the money to come down here?
I don't know.
It's not that hard. It's just you give Durnan a gold piece.
Yeah, gold piece is enough for like a week's worth of food.
Yeah, week's worth of food. These are bandits. This is Bandit Lady.
Yeah, and I perform in the theater. Actors get paid
You're
a
a
lot of
bandit.
money, you know.
You're a Bandit Lady performing in theater.
I am no such thing as a bandit. I assume you've met my nemesis, Uktarl.
Oh, he's dead too.
Well, good. He deserves it. That's what he gets for trying to hijack people down here.
Yes, your group has been hijacking as well.
I'll be right back. I run out into the room where we fought the bandits, and I'll grab a couple heads from the bandits.
Kitty friend is resourceful.
And then I bring them back. Toss them under a bed. Like these guys who accosted us for passage and paid the price.
And she screams and she says, "Those are Uktal's men!"
That's funny. Say, did some of your people have a wooden mask with tusks and horns?
No. Why
Insight? I want to check insight. See if she's lying.
Alright, hold on. Kitty cat. Insight. Insight is
Wisdom.
wisdom. Good. Yeah. She doesn't seem to be, lying to you. I don't know anything about wooden masks. If there was a wooden mask, it'd probably be just something that a prop from one of our plays. But as far as I know, we don't have any wooden masks down here. We usually leave the props at the theater.
You know, I'm tired of this lady. When this turn gets around to me, I'm gonna try to take her head off. Boring
Vermeer's
conversation,
up.
anyway. Yeah.
I really don't think there's a reason for this to turn violent.
Okay, well, cool. Good for you.
Kriv? Anything?
Kriv is not, because he thinks there's shenanigans afoot.
Rain?
I am continuing with my ready to action and not moving.
Mouse is gonna stay where he's at because he don't want nothing to do with that golem? Oswald?
I will follow suit. I'm just saying. I'm just holding still.
Alright. Gothic?
Gothic readies an attack on a flesh golem doing anything goofy.
And Terowin?
You shall pay for your deception, foul wench. Those are your vampire teeth. Those are your bandits. That is your dead wyvern hall. This is your dungeon lair. And you shall die.
This is my bedroom!
It's your dungeon lair. Barbarian Rage.
Yeah!
I think. Yeah, Barbarian Rage. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I need to target myself. Nope.
What are you clicking?
I'm clicking the Barbarian Rage button over and over again. It's not.
Are you on your abilities tab?
I am clicking. Yeah, hold on a second. Bam, done. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta click the effect button.
Okay, and the effect of the wolf is upon us. So everybody who's surrounding me gets advantage on their attacks. And he strikes out at Haria because he is tired of her trickster ways. That's a hit.
27 was a hit.
Yeah. He strikes her with as much damage as he can muster. He strikes her again.
Hold on.
You're hitting yourself too.
Yeah,
I don't-
hitting yourself.
Can we stop hitting myself?
Untarget yourself.
Okay.
I like the pain. Would you like some too?
Okay, I would like to, not be wounded, but she should be wounded quite a bit.
Yeah, the second
Oh,
one
it
was
gave
a
her
hit, too.
damage.
Alright. And I will give her damage now.
Alright.
What did I do wrong?
Um,
I rolled Gothic's shit. God damn it. Hold on a second.
He hit you.
okay, that went to her.
Okay. So I think she has all the damage that she's supposed to for me. I haven't hit Gothic, have I? No. All right. Cool. That was eventful. I struck her down for her devious and temptressy ways.
Alright, so now that the flesh golem has seen you attacking Harriet, he's gonna move over. And who had the ready to attack on him?
Gothic did.
And
did.
Leaf.
3 people against the north wall too.
Alright,
Everybody
so let's go one at a time. Vamir, you didn't have a readied action, right?
Nope.
You didn't want this to be violent. Rain, did you have a readied action?
I did.
Okay, roll the action onto the golem. And that's a hit. Oswald? You can't use the Slayer's. You can't do a bonus action on a reaction. So you're gonna have to take take it off.
Oh, you get it off.
Find him. I will do it. Let me find him. There you go. It's just a regular attack. And that's a hit. Gothic.
Doing
Gothic.
damage. Oh, huh?
This is not a turn. This is just an attack.
Yeah, he resisted
Gothic.
that.
Grabs his Berserker Battle Axe, which is martial versatile, with both hands, and strikes out. Rolls a 2 and still hits the flesh golem, and puts that damage upon him.
All right. Then Tyrwin's up. Did anybody else have a readied action against him?
Leaf.
All right, Leaf. Go ahead and roll your damage, or roll your hit, your reaction. And that's a hit. Hold on a second. You don't have him targeted.
Oops.
I'm gonna tell the DM convention on you.
All right, I put it on him.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Uh-oh.
See how many.
It just
hit points he
resisted
has.
all of that damage that Leaf put on him.
Sure did.
Oh.
Normal, non-magical effects. So
No, greasy.
He must be resistant to piercing.
I'm reading
Yep.
what he's got here.
2 arrows have just bounced off him, so yeah.
All right. All right. What does this say? He has multi-attack. So he's gonna slam attack Tyrwin.
Flash.
And he's gonna hit him. And he's gonna slam him again. And that's gonna be a hit as well.
Might I ask why he's rolling with advantage? That seems goofy.
Let me see your effects. grant advantage attacks against you because you used reckless attack. You attacked recklessly.
I used
So,
rage.
It says you have. No, it says reckless attack.
The coding for my. Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
Let me
I was
see.
gonna say,
Yeah. No, I clicked the wrong button. That's me.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, that is what I did. I meant to click this button, which is rage, and not reckless attack.
Yeah, rage would have half the damage, but
I'm aware. I said I was doing rage. I clicked the wrong button.
all right. Leaf.
Well, crap, that didn't do anything, so I will turn around and I will not target the flesh golem. I will instead turn Harriet into a pin golem. Surely she won't resist my wily arrow. And past my turn.
All right, Harriet is going to attack. What has she got?
Pew and pew pew some more.
Yeah, she's going to attack Tyrwin with a scimitar. And you dodged. She's going to attack him again. This one's a hit.
Yeah, dude, this is bullshit.
so the coding is jacked. Like I just went back and looked through the chat. He definitely clicked rage according to what went into the chat.
He was hitting the wrong thing. He was hitting his ability, and then he hit an attack. That's what was going on.
Right, he was hitting the rage button, but then when he hit the effect, it was the wrong effect.
Alright, cool. I have now deleted the reckless attack effect from my character sheet, so I never fucking hit it again.
And her last swing is a dagger attack. And Kaz is up.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hex you for that.
Vamir?
Right now it seems there's not really a choice of violence. Also, it is sort of suspicious that she's resisting things.
She's not. That's a hit. And you've killed her.
Fuck.
It does nothing.
No, he took 7 damage. Or Kriv does nothing. Rain?
I will do nothing.
Yep, that's a miss. Mouse is not going near that thing. Oswald.
Try this. We'll go ahead and put Slayer's Mark on him.
Yep, you can do that now. That's a hit. And it seems to have no effect on him again.
Immune to buckshot, too.
Gothic. That is a hit. And that is a hit. Did you roll damage for that second one?
I tried to.
Let me see. Gothic, 27, 8 damage.
Did it not go?
14.
It
No,
did not
it didn't. Damage didn't go through. There you go. Damage 10. Now Tyrowin is raging. You didn't have him targeted. But a 10 is a hit.
I can't tell which character I'm actually.
Yeah, I know it's
doing.
hard when you have two of them running. For 15. Ooh, almost a crit. But that is a hit nonetheless. Can you finish him?
It didn't actually go.
Nope.
You don't have
damage.
So I did damage again.
There you go. 16 damage. And he still stands. The flesh golem. He is going to... What is this? Got 40 points or fewer.
Were you rolling with advantage?
When? Just now?
No, I was talking to Kara. She was supposed to roll with
Oh.
advantage because she's in 5 feet of me.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
And that coding
Um,
is supposed to be there too.
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the attack again then.
Okay.
Since the first one was a miss, if this one's a miss, then we're good. If this one's a hit, then you would have dropped the miss anyway.
Okay, do you want me to roll it with advantage?
No, just roll it regular. Because the first one was a miss. So if this one's higher, then it's going to be a hit. Yep, now you hit him. So now roll the damage. Alright. So... 5. Alright, so it rolled a 5. What does that mean? Nothing. So he is going to 2 slam attacks again. Tyrowin, any crits?
Hold up. I activate my trap card.
Alright, what's the card do?
How unfortunate.
And that says, force an enemy to re-roll a roll they just made. The enemy must use the lower of the 2 rolls. Alright, so he's going to re-roll that. And a 13. You dodged it. So he's going to make his second attack. And you're going to dodge that one.
You're welcome.
Leaf. Go ahead
Yeah,
and delete
thank-
that. You can delete that card off your action tab.
Yeah, I
You
did.
didn't need coding to make that work.
Oh, let's see. I'm going to move to there,
Alright.
and I'm going to hit him with a flail.
Alright, you're going to drop your bow,
Yep.
pull out a
and
flail.
Switch to a flail since the bow was ineffective.
Alright. And that's a hit. Or 6.
For 0, because he resisted.
Oh, you resisted a flail?
And second attack is probably a miss.
Nope, 9 is still a hit.
Holy crap. And resisted it as well. Oh, son of a bitch. Pass my turn.
Do you have a spell slot?
Got. Yes, I have second level spell slots, but I've got Pass Without Trace, and that's not going to do any damage.
You can cast Hunter's Mark with the second level slot, and it'll deal 1d6 untyped damage, which can't be resisted.
Ah, good to know. Alright, well, moving on.
I think you can cast that as a bonus action.
Yeah. Hunter's Mark is a bonus cast. What is it? You're doing what now?
I'm just passing my turn.
I'll hex you for that one.
What was you saying about casting at second level?
You can cast any spell of a lower level with a higher level slot. Whether or not it has a improved effect is dependent on the spell.
Oh, he was out of first level slots? Is that what it was?
Right, but he can cast a first level spell with a second level slot.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't gain any advantages until you cast it at a third level slot.
It gains
Third-
advantages?
Yeah, when you cast the spell using a slot of third or fourth level, you maintain your concentration on the spell for up to 8 hours. When you use a spell slot, it just lets you concentrate longer. Spell slot of 5th level or higher, you maintain concentration for 24 hours. The normal concentration is 1 hour. But it doesn't do any extra damage.
Yep. Got a ways to
Vermeer.
go for that, though.
I can't believe he resisted the flail, too.
Apparently, bludgeon and
He's immune to non-magical attacks. So unless you got a magic weapon,
No, it's a
No.
immune bludgeoning.
I am.
He's immune to bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine.
Right.
Alright. Let's add some magic damage then.
Damn, these things are immune to everything.
I'll hex you for that one. I'll hex you for that one.
He's not looking good. Ooh, that's a crit.
It's about to look a lot worse.
yay!
I mean, he wasn't looking good to begin with.
Oh, that's a whole shitload of damage.
That... Hold on. What?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
have
right.
two I have 2 hex effects going. Should have only been 1. So drop the second one, I guess? Or the first one,
Second-
whichever you prefer.
The
The
second-
green dice. The second d6s.
So
killed him by
that's
10. He's
8, 9, 10, 11. So what did it?
Be 29 points
Yeah.
damage
11.
instead of 30.
So it exceeded the hit points by 10. So he should
so it
have one
doesn't
hit
matter.
point.
Well, no, because one of the hexes
Took
got
off
doubled
3.
anyway.
He's dead by 7.
Right. So the damage exceeded by 10, and if I give 11 back to him, that means he has one hit point left, right?
He doesn't get 11 back. He gets either 3 or 6, whichever ones you want to pull off.
Oh, I thought
He's
you
still
were
dead.
green dice.
Not all 3 green dice, just the last 2.
The 6-sided. The 10-sided dice gets doubled, and the
Oh, yeah,
first
'cause- yeah, it was a
6-sided
crit.
dice gets doubled.
Right. Yeah, so he's still dead. Yeah, that's not gonna heal. That 3 points ain't gonna help him none. All right.
I turn around and I bury the poo.
You did what?
Whatever.
You gotta, litter box. You gotta bury the poo.
Oh.
Alright, then I walk over and look at the dead woman. Like, was that really necessary?
People are gonna start wondering where she's at when she doesn't show up for work.
She's an evil bandit. She doesn't work. She holds people up in a dungeon. She poses as a vampire here. That was bullshit. I know it. You know it. So's the fucking coding.
I'm going to search everything.
All right. Yeah. You search the room, and that chest that was over in the corner. The only thing inside the chest, and the only thing you find in this room, is a disguise kit. Her costumes for when she works in the theater. So let me put that in the party inventory. The kit is a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, small props that you create disguises and change your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise. So yeah, you find her costume kit. Which leads credence to what she was saying. She was an actor.
Yeah, but dungeon.
Yeah, you don't want to get attacked by adventurers killing shit rampantly. You don't make your house in a dungeon. Not the wisest choice.
With a magical flesh golem that is here to kill adventurers.
Yeah, precisely.
Nah, he was a bodyguard.
Magical
So,
flesh golem here to kill
Mouse is-
adventurers.
Mouse is out in the hallway around the corner, and he doesn't hear any more battle screams from Tyrowin or anything. And Mouse is saying, "Hey, what the hell's going on over there? You guys get rid of that thing?"
Oh, it's dead.
And the tokens are unlocked.
Nothing to do here. Where next?
Further west?
But there's still a few more things. I'll move Mouse. There's a hallway leading south here that I forgot to tell you guys was there. 'Cause that's an open hallway. I missed it. It was too far under the masking.
That's probably the.
There's the slanting walkway
there
that's...
and decided to back up.
Yeah, you guys decided to back out of there.
Because we thought that was going down to the next level.
Yep.
Oh. Do you guys want to go down to this hallway, check it out?
Yeah,
So
I
that-
think so.
Alright, move all the tokens over there. However marching order you guys want to be in. You can see all the way down the hallway. And you see a door down at the end down there.
And listen closely.
Leaf is listening to the door. Vamir's with him. So we will do this with advantage. Wow, nice. Natural 20. But you hear silence on the other side of the door.
Give Vamir the thumbs up.
The mayor opens the door.
Alright, let me read what's in here. This is a 10-foot square room that is empty. But when you're looking into the room, it's empty, but you see like fading in, like fading clear, an eyeball, and it's looking at you, and it blinks, and it's just it's just hovering in the air, blinks. Blink.
I blink back.
The eyeball just keeps looking at you.
Sorry, wrong room. And I close the door.
Okay. Where to next?
West.
Let's see. East, west,
Basically have our
south.
room or go back down to the beginning and start banging on doors we haven't opened.
As you, Vamir and Leaf, as you walk away from that door, where are you guys going?
Next door. But as we were walking away,
I didn't see where your tokens went. You guys went all the way down
Wait.
to the...
They're
Yeah.
very fast.
Let me put you back. God damn it. So as you walk away from the door, you hear like a laughter from inside the room. Like a
walk back to the door, opening it up.
and there's nothing in the room.
No, my
Even the eyeball's gone.
we should yes. Why don't we go through this door on the opposite side of the hall? See where this leads.
Again, you open the door and you see a tunnel that gradually slopes down. As you're walking, it's a gradual slope.
I will creep cautiously, stealthily, as it were, down the passageway.
All right. It's like cobblestone, and it's not as geometric as the other hallways that you've been in.
Interesting. Dust on the floor. Well traveled, maybe.
Not as well traveled as the main hallway you were in, but you could tell there've been people down here. It's a little off the beaten path.
Go around the next corner and look ahead.
You can see that the tunnel leads and then goes south again, and right where it starts to turn the bend, it becomes more symmetrical again and less organic like.
Motion everybody forward and then creep to the next corner.
And you're starting to get that acidic smell that I explained a little earlier. It's starting to smell like an acidic smell is coming to you.
Okay. Peek around the corner into the area.
You peek around that corner and you can see that the tunnel, or the hallway, let's call it a hallway now, it goes off to the east again.
Sniff the air, twitch of the tail, pin my ears back, move up to the next corner and peer around the corner.
Alright, so you can see a room. And from here the room has a domed ceiling. It's 15 feet high at the edges and 30 feet high in the middle of the dome. And the dome is filled with bubbling acid that defies gravity, and it's floating 15 feet above the floor.
Oh, hell no.
Hold on. There's a statue, an 8-foot tall statue of a 4-armed fish monster. And you recognize it to be a Sahuagin Baron with no trident. It stands in the middle of the room, facing north. Its webbed hands clutch an ornate 1-foot square stone box with a lid and a keyhole.
Stone box?
With a lid.
Stone key.
And there's a keyhole.
Stone key? Kitty gets a whiff of inspiration. I leave.
Key before, by the way. I don't know if
Who
you
has
said that.
who has the key?
Leaf has the key.
Oh, Leaf has the key. Okay.
Rest of the room, please. Guess my dark vision.
What's that?
You see the rest of the room? Is that all of it?
That's the whole room. Yeah.
You can't tell sometimes. You cut the mask in so close
Yeah.
that it looks like it.
So yeah, I pull out the key and I pounce into the room and see if the chest opens the lock or the key opens the lock.
All right. So you pounce into the room, and nothing really happens. The acid continues to float up on the ceiling, and you're going to put the key into the keyhole and turn it
Yes.
cautiously.
No. Caution to the wind. Pop
All right.
that puppy open.
You put the key in the keyhole and turn it real quick, and the box opens.
Ooh. What's in said box?
Let me keep reading. Causes acidus plunge. Okay, the box's interior is lined with. What?
We just heard causes the acid to plunge.
Oh, yeah. Opening the box without the proper key, however, causes the acid overhead to plunge. But
Okay.
you use the proper key. So the box's interior is lined with thin sheets of lead. Inside the box is a dry, withered heart.
Ooh. This looks fun. I grab the heart and make my way out of the room. Is the heart of a nuclear weapon. Taken from the lead-lined chamber that shields the radioactivity from the rest of the world.
So, kitty friend, what did you recover?
I hold up my precious. It is a withered heart. Isn't it precious?
No. But you can keep it.
So let me put this withered heart parcel in the party inventory.
Kinda glad we used the right key.
Yeah. Well, he probably would have been okay. It was a dexterity check. He probably would have only had to take half damage. So the withered heart is in the party inventory, and you can drag it and put it on your own character sheet if you would like. And I don't need and you go back out of the room, right? Let me see if anything else happens. No, that's it. That's it. As you exit that area, the acid overhead is staying overhead.
So I grab the withered heart.
Yeah, I'm tucking it into the pouch.
All right, you're putting that
First,
You know, the worst that would have came out of that if I screwed the pooch is I would have come out as a Sphinx kitty instead of a nice little
a hairless
snow
cat.
leopard type.
So you're just tucking this pouch heart away in a pouch and moving on, right?
Yep.
All right.
We'll have a look at it later.
Okay. Where to next?
Alright, Kara and I are falling asleep here.
Oh, it's 12.
Oh yeah, it's damn,
haven't
it's
even had
almost
dinner.
1.
Yeah. So we can call it here. And I'll update the message of the day, and you guys are probably we started, it was 4:30. You're probably 4 or 5 more hours into your adventure here. So I'll update the message of the day, and you guys can decide where to start at and what to do next week. Are we doing Sunday night at 7 with the other thing?
I'm always game for more D&D.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, me too.
I'll see some of you tomorrow, and I'll see the rest of you on Sunday then. Yeah, everybody have a good evening.
Yep, good night. Thanks
Alright,
for
you guys.
All right, stream.
Uh,
Thanks for
hold
stopping
on.
by.
well, you should read that thing before you just walk around.
The withered heart.
Yeah, before you snatched it out of my hand, I read causes instant.
Instant death. Yeah. But it does something else too. It's
What's the
I
actual
didn't get how that happened. I just saw instant death and then food for this.
Can you link it in the chat?
Yeah.
Actually, that thing should have
it-
been identified.
Did it link? Oh,
Rip.
it got unidentified. Oops.
Right. I don't know why the parcel had it identified when you hadn't cast any identification on it yet.
Okay, then
So
I
it's
know
just
nothing.
So it's just a dried heart.
Yep. Dried, withered heart.
Man, for me, I definitely need to go
Fine,
buy a
please.
scroll of identification. Alright, night all.
Night.
All right. See you tomorrow. See you Sunday.
Yep.
Well, that kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I was hoping Leaf would attune to it. I guess he's not ever going to attune to it now. All right, stream.